construct. He goes on to praise Martin Luther King's position that we shouldn't judge men on the color of their skin, but on the quality
You mean the same Martin Luther King who he vilified?
Do you know what he vilified?
What are we talking about? This is
let me answer you. Let me answer you. Actually.
Also, is this the same Jeffrey Star that said the N-word and called black women nappy-headed?
You don't want
I
the
know this can't be the same Jeffrey Star.
Let me answer you.
I've never said that.
MLK.
Please stop lying.
You don't.
We literally have it on video.
That's all they've done this whole
His
show.
top criticism of MLK.
He literally just made that up.
Interesting. Oh my God.
Google it.
His top.
I hear what you're saying, Jillian. I absolutely understand what you're saying.
You
and
don't. Let me tell you his top criticism. His top criticism.
How are you going to tell me what he said? We've seen what he said. I'm very familiar with him.
Clearly,
I was literally a part of Turning Point USA at one point. So I'm very familiar with it.
So tell me what
the scrutiny that the issue that I have is that the scrutiny that you're levying.
Because it's totally antithetical to your narrative.
It's not about antithetical. It's about as far as fact checking.
Then let me say
fact check anything that he said? Did you fact check anything that he said? I didn't ask that. I asked, did you fact check anything that he said?
Can this like be muted?
Yeah, I don't really know what we're getting to, because every time she tries to explain to you, Lucas, you just
apologies. Go ahead, by all means.
Well, no, it's
tell me your perspective of what
you don't seem to understand the concept of a debate. Riley.
Jillian, I'm here to listen to Jillian, and I'm trying to have a respectful conversation with her. But Jillian, do you understand why there are a lot of people out there that are very...
Brian. There's nothing respectful about
what did I say that was disrespectful? What did I say that was disrespectful to you?
What did I say that was disrespectful? You want to come from my swimming abilities is crazy. That is crazy.
I did not come,
okay.
The fact, okay, you don't understand why I said that, and I'm going to try to explain it to you again. The reason why people know who you are is not because of your swimming. I'm sure you were a great swimmer.
Brian,
it's because you're on TV attacking transgenders.
I did not want to be doing this. This is not where I want to be.
You don't accept money for making speeches?
Okay? Like,
you don't accept money to make speeches?
But it's people like you
who don't money
that continue to give me a platform. It's not even the words that I'm saying. It's the words that you're saying that give people like me.
So somebody forced you.
So Amazing Lucas is on Piers Morgan with Brian Shapiro. Racist Riley Gang.
She did not create the situation. She lost a place in the top race because
is somebody forcing her to do speeches? Is somebody forcing this bitch to do speeches?
That's what started this. I want to ask one thing of Jeffrey before we finish this. Jeffrey, there was an allegation from Lucas there that you've used the N-word. Do you want to respond to that? I think it's fair that you respond.
I've never called a black person that. That's been debunked. And the second thing you said, I've never said before. So please stop lying.
Video evidence of it.
It's just the same.
But I think the point that I want to make, just lastly, is the hypocrisy of the Republicans. Well, I think that the hypocrisy of the Republicans, when it comes to individuals like Jeffrey, when we have a party that's for marriage between a man and a woman, but then they celebrate, or in some cases deride, what happened with David Rubin and his marriage. I think it's hypocritical when it comes to Riley Gaines. I think it's hypocritical when it comes to Riley Gaines. I'm talking about trans as Fox News hires Caitlyn Jenner. As we have Blair White and how
Caitlyn
the right
Jenner's a friend of mine, so what's
Blair
your point?
White as she.
I was with Dave Rubin last week.
Nobody cares, Peckerwood. She said.
Yes, and I tell Caitlyn that he's a man. I tell Caitlyn I will call you by Caitlyn. I will not use she, her pronouns.
This is what I'm talking about as far as using.
I don't need you to use she, her pronouns.
This is what the right does.
Because I don't need you to affirm me. I do what I do because I'm affirming myself.
Yeah.
I don't need someone else to affirm the life that I live.
How do you affirm yourself? How do you talk about as far as the trans issue, as far as men going to the women's bathroom, while befriending someone who is literally part of that problem? Let me ask you, Riley, are kids born trans?
And still acknowledge the problem. That is a foreign concept to you.
Riley, are kids born trans?
Clearly?
It's a foreign concept to you.
By the way.
Are kids born trans, Riley?
Can I just say,
are kids born trans?
Can I just have 20 seconds? Can I just have 20 seconds just to say one quick thing?
I appreciate it. As long as it's 20 seconds.
Okay, excuse me.
Apologies.
Excuse me. I care about kids. I care about women. Riley, I'm willing to believe that your heart is in the right place. Okay. I also can I just finish my 20-second statement?
You talk about this.
These crackers, boy. So, what's up, y'all? LVZ, man. shit. This shit is. Y'all make sure y'all share this. Let's share this. Fuck. I can't even share it on my Twitter. I'm on the phone. What's up, y'all? Yeah, Roddy Gang's just a grifter. So, the letters come out. They let out the Discord. And I just gotta say, this the biggest crock of shit. Nah, I heard he was on there too. He had fell off. Let me see if I can find his Discord message. So I found Tyler. So Tyler Robinson's Discord message supposedly came out. And this shit sounds weird as hell. It was me at UVU yesterday. I'm sorry for all this. But it's one that they done seen to let out today. And I want to read it right now. I'm going to read it to y'all. Here it is from the BBC. I'm going to read it to y'all. So Scooter Robinson, Scooter the shooter, said, he texts, drop what you are doing. Look under my keyboard. When the roommate looked under the keyboard, there was a note that allegedly read, I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it. Roommate, what? Question mark, 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 question mark. You're joking, right? 4 more question mark. Scooter, I'm still okay, my love, but I'm stuck in Orium for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this a secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you. My love. I know he moist. But anybody in a relationship talk like that? At 22. Yes, my love. Anyway, roommate, you aren't the one who did it, right? Robinson, I am. I'm sorry. Roommate, I thought they caught the person. Robinson, no. They grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. How the fuck would you know that? I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after. Drop point? Drop point? Okay, maybe. How the fuck did he know that they got the other dude? What, you listening to the radio? You on the internet? Ain't you supposed to be making your escape? Anyway. They grabbed some crazy old dude. How would he know that? Then interrogated someone in similar clothing. How would you know that? I had planned to grab my rifle from the drop point shortly after, but most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. One vehicle lingering? Vehicle? Why? Why did I do it? Yeah, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. Huh? Okay. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Retrieve it? Wouldn't you just going to attempt to retrieve it again? This is how the shit is written. I'm reading it theatrically because it looks theatric. It looks like a damn script. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. How long have you been planning this? A bit over a week, I believe. I believe. A bit over a week, I believe. I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. A squad car? Okay. I think they already swept that spot, but I just want to chance it. So he put Warner, W-A-N-N-A, chance it. After all of this other shit, but he wrote Warner. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. Because everyone says vehicle. Because everybody says vehicle. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I had got to my vehicle. I'm worried that my old man, oh, I got to roll me a J. Hold the fuck up. Now, this is just, oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, where are the timestamps for this thing? I don't know. I need some timestamps. I need some pictures. I need cell phone pings, because now, no. Oh, my. Oh, no. Yeah, let me roll up. I don't lost my mind. I feel like I lost my mind. I must be out of my mind. Oh, man. Tell him, Javen. The shit that he just now got on is the shit I've always been on. Hey, Javen, I appreciate the love. I appreciate recognizing the real one. We're doing real shit. I appreciate recognizing the real shit. It's a difference between the real and the fake. I let niggas live, man. I don't get it. Kwame, you a big ass coon. Fuck you. I'll get on that later. Right, that's what I'm saying. You know, he took tap shoes off that I never put on. You see what I'm saying? Javen, what you said? He said it was a turning point, USA. He took off the tap shoes that I never wore. Anyway. I'm worried what my old man. Old man. Oh yeah, I got to roll a J. God damn. I forgot I was gonna roll a J till I read that. Y'all, I'm not even exaggerating. Y'all saw me forget in real time. Y'all just saw me. Mahari, you late for the theatrical reading. Mahari, listen to this. Who talks like this? Let me read some before I get back to old, because I can't read no more past old man unless I smoke. So listen to this. This is one of the things that Tyler Robinson has sent to his roommate. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they've moved on. No, he didn't say they've. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. How long have you been planning this? A bit over a week, I believe. I can't get close to it, but there's a squad car parked right by. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't wanna chance it. Now, he wrote all that shit properly, but wrote wanna. But this the part that got me wanting to roll a J before I proceed, Mahari. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. Vehicle? As soon as you got back to your vehicle? Vehicle? How old are you? The vehicle? What? A covered wagon? What the fuck? A horse and carriage? No, Mahari, you're an idiot. If you think he wrote this, nobody 22 years old wrote this to another 22-year-old. Gay, Mormon, conservative, otherwise. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. That the FBI lying like a motherfucker, Mahari. And don't you fall for this dumb shit. I got to roll it, Jake. This the dumbest shit. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. Nobody says that. Nah, he look like he can do that, Javen. He just don't look like he talk like this. He looks like, well, hey, oh, shucks. Well, I was just wondering, you know, if you mix a little Tylenol with an Advil, whoo, boy, it'll give you a buzz. Real shit I actually heard in my real life. Not a joke. I'm not even that smart to make no shit like that up. I'm not dumb enough to even try that, and I'm not smart enough to ever think of no dumb shit like that. Mahari, you just not getting this, and that through that big ass head. This is not real. He did not type this. This is made to look like he got some type of left leanings, or this got something to do with it. Don't got, watch this. None of it makes sense. If you read the thing, you go, was this a conversation between two actual people in 2025? That's why I'm reading it to you, Mahari. I want you to listen. It's going over your head. Yeah, there you go. Now you getting what I'm saying. This don't read right. Listen to this. I don't agree with Candace Owens' offer. Listen to how this sounds. What's up, talking to Grubman? This manifesto stinks. This is not the real thing that they found. This some shit they planted and they put out to us. Watch this right here. The roommate. I thought they caught the person. No, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. How would he know that? I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after. But most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. This motherfucker said vehicle twice. This don't make sense. What 22-year-old person talks like this? If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. And it all just fit perfectly into their narrative. This don't make sense. It all fits perfectly into the white man narrative. Man, Kash Patel set this up. Nobody has seen this Discord. We haven't talked to the roommate. Watch this. Man, they gonna Epstein him. They gonna Epstein this boy. Right, don't he, Breeze? Breeze, don't he? They got this motherfucker sound like a vaudevillain. What's up, Mike? Don't they gotta sound like... If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Oh, I'm going to attempt to retrieve it again. Oh, hopefully they've moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody talking like that. That's... Whoa! They might as well put the laugh on. I got to roll it, Jake. This is the fakest shit I've ever seen. $1LVZ, y'all. Donate to the Cash App. Your boy hurting this week. God damn it. Literally and financially. I came from the dentist earlier, y'all, man. Motherfucker playing in my teeth, man. That lady did 18. What's up, Shelton? That lady said she had to do 18 x-rays on my teeth. But I need 3 or 4 fillings. So, but other than that, your teeth are great. I mean, bitch, that don't sound great. Happy birthday, Bert. You can put something on that Cash App, nigga. Anyway, look. So I got my J-Road. Watch this. All right. Watch this, Mahari. So the roommate asked him, how long have you been planning this? A bit over a week, I believe. I can't get close to it. I can get close to it, but there's a squad car parked right by. A squad car? Y'all remember last time a nigga says, press 1 if never in your life you said squad car. If you never said squad car, if you've ever said the word squad car without actually like just reading the words, press 2. But if you've never in your life said the word squad car, press 1. Look at P. Will. P. Will ain't saying shit, but again, that squad car shit. Look, this niggas in here ain't saying shit the whole time. I'm seeing half of y'all in here talking. Smash the like. 14 of y'all forgot to smash the like. Smash the like. Some of y'all ain't even comment. Y'all like, you know what? This some shady shit. I can't even lie. I ain't never heard a nigga say squad car. Cause I ain't neither. Anyway, let me continue reading this shit. P. Will don't like, nigga, you ain't said nothing the whole time. Soon as I said, yeah, that's some hot shit, my nigga. Never heard that's some police shit. Rance, thank you. The last time I heard squad car was on Barney Miller. If you don't know who Barney Miller is, it's because I'm old. I just don't look that old, but I'm old. Look, Breeze laughing. He know about Barney Miller. Look at Philip Ryle. Phil. Stop it, Phil. You know the last time you heard the word. They ain't even say squad car on Hill Street Blues. They didn't even say it on Hill Street Blues, y'all. But hard, that shit like a Ferris wheel. If you lucky, everybody gets a turn. If you lucky. But if you keep talking to me like that, and I want you to see it, but you obviously don't want to see it because you're talking to me like that. I thought you wanted to see this age, my heart. Then why you talking to me like that? Smash it like I had 13 motherfuckers like Mahari that just be hating for no damn reason. Anyway, come on. All right, let me finish reading. Listen to this, y'all. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. Who the fuck says vehicle? Now watch, this is the part that made me smoke. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. My old man? My white people, y'all still call y'all father old man? If you do, I literally have never heard a white person refer to their father as their old man. And I literally came up in a time where if you said that, I probably would have understood you. I've never referred to my father as my old man. My dad, pops, my father, my OG, all that. Old me. I call him everything, but I've never referred to my father as the old man. My old man. Mark Wunderlich talk like one of us. That shit don't help. Mark white ass talking whitey bonics. He don't. He ain't gonna be no fucking help. Mark gonna be like, fuck if I know. I don't hang around no white people. Fuck you. Thank you. Not my old man. You know, he just typed back to my old man. Anyway. I don't
I don't even know if it had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with me.
Why wouldn't he just say, I didn't have time to bring it with me?
I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. How the fuck will I explain losing it to my old man? Only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving bullets?
Hold up.
Remember how I was engraving bullets? The messages are mostly a big meme. If I see notices balls UWU on Fox News, I might have a stroke. All right, I'm going to have to leave it. It's really fucking sucks. Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gun does just fine. I don't know. I think that was a 2K scope. Delete this exchange. My dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds released the photo of the rifle, and it is a very unique one. He's calling me right now. I'm not answering. Since Trump got into office, he's been pretty die-hard MAGA.
Whoop. I got a question. I want to ask the class. I'm just earlier in the conversation, the person that he was talking to seems like they have no clue what the fuck he did. But then he tells them, remember I was engraving bullets? The person should have been like, well, first of all, that don't make sense. No, I don't remember you was engraving no goddamn bullets. That sounds stupid. Then, he says, since Trump got in the office, his father has been pretty die-hard MAGA. Wouldn't he/she already know? Wouldn't whoever know? Yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, but your years you was blessed, definitely. But wouldn't this supposed to be his lover? Wouldn't his lover already know that his father was a Trump supporter? Wouldn't he already know that? Yeah, you was, because I only had 2 with mine, Ted. Shit. Can we stay on topic now, y'all? Thank you. Can we stay on topic? My condolences to people who lost their mom and pops. I'm somebody's pops. We all gonna go. I hate to say it. We're not gonna keep them forever. let's stay on topic real quick. So this man told his lover, yeah, this man told his lover that his father has been pretty MAGA since Trump got in the office. They've been living together for the past year and a half or year, whatever. His father, she wouldn't know that his father was MAGA? He wouldn't know. I keep thinking he got a girlfriend. He wouldn't know. Said it wasn't a girl. It was a dude. I keep saying that because I'm thinking with my brain. But it was a dude. He wouldn't know. Right. Then it tells the lover, delete this exchange. I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. You are all I worry about, love. I'm much more worried about you. Don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent. You gotta do them eyebrows when you talk like that. And then you gotta look like something stink. You gotta make it this. If you want to get a proper accent. Don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent. JJ, what's up, man? This shit don't make sense that so all right, let me get this straight. So we either got the most proper kid in the world who wrote a screenplay on Discord after he committed a high-profile public murder. Thank you, Darrell, don't he? And wear a trench coat and a top hat with one of them windy mustaches. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see how. I don't see how. Can I ask y'all this? Y'all got common sense. How does he get convicted? If I'm a lawyer, he gets out. Y'all know that, right? If I'm his lawyer, he gets out of jail. You know that, right? Yes, Bahar, he's a so. Hey, Bahar, if I'm his lawyer, he get out. Y'all want to know how? Y'all want to know how? Want to know how? Ask me how. Ask me how he gets out. I said this to a lawyer the other day, and they even had to say, I got a good point. Nope. Nope. Watch this. Here you go, Mahari. Your Honor, we cannot find a jury that has not been prejudiced over due to the director of the FBI has literally came out and tried to publish evidence that we haven't even seen or we haven't got a chance to see.
the president of the United States came on national television and said he thinks he should get the death penalty. The governor, this case, I can't find a jury anywhere in Utah that hasn't been prejudiced. I can't find a jury anywhere in America that hasn't been prejudiced. I can't find a jury anywhere other than the black community. Based on them grounds, I believe we should dismiss this case. The motherfuckers will lose their mind. And a judge will be fucked up. Thank you, Percy. I'm trying to tell y'all that I know that y'all, nobody thought about that. But you know, you have to be able to find a jury that's not prejudiced. And they could be prejudiced for the client, but they can't be prejudiced against. How you think the Rodney King trial got moved to Simi Valley? Correct, young Abel. Correct. That's how my bald head, black, smart ass would get that man off. And if we can think about it with our unlaw school going ass, guaranteed a lawyer right now just sit. Shorty ain't said a word to nobody. He has said so little, they tried to publicize him talking to the judge as him talking. Shorty ain't said a word, and that's why I'm scared he gonna get Epstein. I'm scared dude will get Epstein. That's how I get. That's how I get him out of jail right now. I would, for real, I would get him out of jail right now like that. I would say, Your Honor, the climate that my client is under, I don't know if he even safe in jail. I don't even know if he's safe in jail, for real. I would play it up. I would play it up. Even if he turned himself in, he has no prize, and there's many mental things he keep. Yeah, to be out on bond, right? What was the evidence to don't read? Right. Thank you, Percy. He not supposed, Percy. The FBI director not supposed to be coming out there reading evidence. That's supposed to be evidence. His defense attorney supposed to see all that in the discovery. His defense was supposed to see all this shit. Y'all letting out shit I ain't even see in discovery. I don't even know shit about. Then y'all done put all this shit out in the press and y'all done made it like this. No.
telling you, this Kash Patel is a moron, and and he is not to be trusted. He is not to be trusted. You can't trust nothing that come out the FBI. They just look. Why they just erase? They told the people don't take no more data on right-wing killings. Why they take that down? Why they take the report on the data of right-wing killing down? Y'all know that, right? I know y'all saw Lisa Channel earlier, so that. Guess he is. He damn sure is a cross-eyed moron. First of all, yeah, MLK wouldn't be on college campuses talking about, prove me wrong, I'm not a nigga. What kind of dumb shit is that? Right, you ain't gonna be in no Valhalla, little Indian man. When you think that is not where you're going. Valhalla is for the pure whitest of the white, and you will never be white, my little Kash. There he DEI hire, didn't earn it. He's a real DEI hire. Exactly. Brands know they wouldn't. They wouldn't let a coon run it. This how you know. This how you know. You see Trump ain't let that nigga. Are y'all serious? Hey, bro. Jimmy Kimmel show just got canceled too? For VC. Is this true?
Sophos managed detection and response is a fully managed service that serves as an extension.
Jimmy Kimmel just got canceled.
AI native platform blocks
I'm not watching TV no more.
of attacks, while our analysts work 24/7 to neutralize threats.
Yeah, I'm about to end up getting rid of
You pay
cable.
thousands in rent each year and should be rewarded for it. Pair it with Bill to earn the industry's most valuable. All right, folks, we have some urgent breaking news regarding the Trump administration's ever-increasing war against the First Amendment, free speech, and political dissent in this country. ABC just announced that it was indefinitely suspending Jimmy Kimmel Live after Kimmel's most recent remarks about the brutal assassination of Charlie Kirk. And this comes on the heels of an overt public pressure campaign by the Trump administration, specifically FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, who earlier today publicly threatened Kimmel, ABC, and Disney about this situation. And in response to ABC indefinitely suspending Jimmy Kimmel Live, that same FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, is publicly celebrating. But before we unpack all that, if you end up liking this video and you want to support the channel, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and alert bell.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, friends, we have
he ain't gonna allow it. It's just gonna happen because he's just so incompetent.
Aaron Parnas. ABC
He gonna be looking at the wrong people. He be looking at us, and we ain't gonna be doing that, mind our damn business like we always do. And he gonna be COINTELPRO and surveilling, trying to undermine us, and little bullshit like that. And all at the end of the day, something gonna blow up. Ain't gonna have nothing, and then they gonna look at the niggas. We like, fuck you looking at us for? You been looking the whole time.
Nexstar declared its, quote, strong objection to Kimmel's remarks and immediately replaced his program in its markets. Within minutes, ABC followed suit with an indefinite preemption. Regardless of where one falls politically, the implications of this chain reaction are alarming. Kimmel's comments did not advocate violence, nor did they celebrate Kirk's death, according to those defending him. Yet outrage, amplified by political sensitivities and corporate interests, was enough to shutter a decades-long staple of late-night television. And so with that in mind, I want to play the comments that
what did he
made by
say?
Kimmel purportedly.
It really don't
triggered
matter.
This response. This is Jimmy Kimmel.
They don't fire nobody for calling,
not
saying the
Kimmel's
N-word.
first
They just
reaction
fire you for saying
to
something about Charlie Kirk.
Kirk's assassination.
They'll fire you
This
for
is
talking
days
shit about George Floyd.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
Condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish.
So to be clear, Jimmy Kimmel was not mocking or celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. He actually gave an emotional condemnation of the violence the day it happened. What he's doing here is understandably mocking Donald Trump's sociopathic response to the murder of someone whom he called a dear friend. Either way, this should be absolutely covered by the First Amendment. And yet earlier today, FCC Chairman Brandon Carr went on the podcast of right-wing dipshit Benny Johnson and said this.
There's actions that we can take on licensed broadcasters, and frankly, I think that it's really sort of past time that a lot of these licensed broadcasters themselves push back on Comcast and Disney and say, listen, we are going to preempt, we are not going to run Kimmel anymore until you straighten this out, because we licensed broadcasters, are running the possibility of fines or license revocation from the FCC if we continue to run content that ends up being a pattern of news distortion. So I think, again, Disney needs to see some change here, but the
news distortion
that are taking their content, it's time for them to step up and say, this garbage, to the extent that that's what comes down the pipe in the future, isn't something that we think serves the needs of our
You
local
lied to the point where they made it true about Mike Brown.
communities. But
So I want to be clear. He says, hey, Jimmy Kimmel shouldn't be aired anymore until we see some changes. These individual stations should be making the decision because, I don't know, they could have their licenses revoked by the FCC. That's me. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just saying if I were in their position, I would be worried that I would revoke their licenses. And so maybe they should take the step to take Jimmy Kimmel off the air. And you know what? Maybe we should see some changes from Disney too. It's very much a mafia style, like, it's a nice restaurant you got here, but, it'd be a shame if something were to happen to it. Over mafia shit. And I want to be clear, even Fox News recognized that as a direct threat. Fox News, FCC chair levels threat against ABC, Disney, after Kimmel suggested Charlie Kirk assassin was MAGA. That was the part, apparently, of the clip that I played for you about Jimmy Kimmel that they took issue with when he suggested, incorrectly it seems, that the shooter was MAGA. Based on the filing documents, the charging documents, things of that nature, we don't see an overt yet political motivation for the shooting other than that the shooter believed that Charlie Kirk was full of hate, and according to testimony from family members, he had moved to the left, okay? We will see if there's an overt political motivation in time. So based on preliminary evidence, it seems like, Jimmy Kimmel was wrong. But again, that does not justify this action. This is an insane overreaction and a pressure campaign. And I want to be clear, if there was any doubt about this.
Hey, look. Then I say it. They say he moved to the left. This is still an example of right-wing violence. I'll say it again. Even if he moved to the left, this is an example of right-wing violence. Why? I rationalize it like this. Most left-wingers don't give a fuck about what Charlie Kirk say. Charlie Kirk is a big-head moron to most black people. That's how I know ain't no black person kill him. We don't give a fuck about fuck Charlie. We didn't care. All that dumb shit he was saying, we didn't care. We knew he was a racist and we ain't want to go work with him. Dale, I don't care. Now let me finish. So, we really don't care what Charlie Kirk was saying. He's just another big-head racist. Nobody really cared. But you know who takes shit to the heart like that? Right-wingers. And all I'm saying is, you can take the right-winger out of the right wing, but you can't take the right wing out of the right-winger. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yeah, he could be a left-winger, and the first thing he thinks is, boy, you guys are pussies. Somebody's got to do something. Like, do what? Somebody's got to do something about him. Well, he got the right to say what he wants to say. We just call him an asshole. Say fuck him. No, dude, that's not. Because that's how they handle shit on the right wing. That's why, if he did say, evil like that can't be negotiated, it's true. But when niggas say that, that mean we ain't fucking with him. Fuck him. What? Why waste my time talking to him? Evil like that ain't nothing to be negotiated with. He gonna be who he is. There's pieces of shit like him all over the ground. Yeah, I could step on him, but I don't want to get my shoes dirty. And he took the... What's up, man? And he took time out. Where was that white girl at? In Tennessee? Was that a trans shooter too? That said how she hated N-words? I don't know if it was a man or a woman. Yeah, you wasting time. You got... Ain't nobody gonna sit there debating him. That's wasting time. Fuck sitting here arguing with that moron. We wasn't doing that. And they need to stop with how liberal these colleges is. If the colleges were so liberal, why was Charlie Kirk on there? Yeah, it ain't worth it. Ain't nobody black on doing that shit ain't worth it. For what? For what? Right. So all these Peckerwoods could act like every black person did it. Everybody knew. Ain't nobody black stupid. Dumbass.
He was scheduled to debate with a whole bunch of people. And all of that, all of the people, all the leftists on YouTube seemed like they had a debate with him. I said, so all y'all was gonna do was make money with him. That's why I don't like a lot of these motherfuckers. That's why I don't like a lot of these motherfuckers. All they want to do is sit and talk with a racist. And get some money off it. So you can sit back and go, see, I told him he was racist and I told him why. I ain't see Dean cry. I heard Parker crying. That shit threw me off. He was there. He was there, shit. I said, oh, there go the white boy right there. He crying, oh my God. I was like, yeah, because they go money down the tube. They go the money down the tubes for you too, huh, shorty? Dang. I thought y'all was serious about what y'all talking about. Right, that's all it was. It just spoiled a good grip. And they don't realize the problem is they playing with the psyche of their own people. And their people are too erratic and too unstable. And while you sitting there focusing, trying to point your finger, delusionally and projectingly at us, your kids is running around doing shit like this. Because y'all pumping this hate in the world and it's getting hard for them. It's getting hard for them. They want to be able to, I'm going to say some shit that's going to fuck them up. Your kids want to have a black friend. Like me. All right, fuck y'all up. Your kids want to have a black friend like me. And what they don't want to have to do is deal with uncomfortable ass shit like their parents is a white supremacist. And the shit is embarrassing. The shit is frustrating. The shit is aggravating. They getting tired of it. That's what's happening. They really look. They go hang with each other. It's a sausage party. They go hang out with each other, and they all try to. Hey, Tamaris, just do LVZ right now. Go at that shit. We don't know each other like that. But yeah. Because one, you spelt it wrong. Two, yeah. So go ahead with that. You're not talking. Don't do that. I'll go ahead and get that all for you. Just try LVZ. You ain't even spell it right. There we go, Tamaris. Thank you. Yeah, just stick with LVZ. I hate seeing when people misspell my name and think they saying, oh, you're not saying, who the fuck you talking to? It wasn't me. That's not my name. Yeah, Anna always copy, please. You gotta reprint this check. Why? I can't cash it. What? That's not my name. I can't cash that. I say, nigga, I'm looking at your license, your birth certificate, your social.
That ain't how your name spelled. I know. What's up, DSA? And her big ass eagle. Oh, you talk about her big ass nose. The black college. Yeah, two motherfucking. They saying it was two, but the other one I saw that was hung on the other side of town was not black. Yeah, ice cream, icicle, whatever. Some Oreos, do what you need, son. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can see the pictures. On Monday, 2 hanging deaths were reported in Mississippi, one in Vicksburg and another on the campus of Delta State. Around 7 a.m., DeMartravian Trey Reed, a 21-year-old black Delta State student, was found hanging from a tree in the university campus. I was arguing with some white lady who talked about she's a writer trying to tell me. The coroner said, I said, I don't want to hear that. That's wrong too, Dale, what your police says. If you know my name, be happy you know it. I don't need you to type it in the fucking chat room. Because that wasn't it either. So can you please stop? We got enough motherfuckers trying to dox me. Why the fuck do y'all want to help? Why y'all being morons right now? Really? Really? I want y'all, are y'all brain dead? I'm talking more shit than a little bit, and y'all want to help them dox me. Thank you, guys. Fuck out of here. What are y'all thinking? Where are you niggas from? Help some random cracker just dox me. I got his name. I always tell people where I'm at. What's up, bro? Ain't nothing. Niggas in here, I don't know what the fuck up with niggas today, bro. Niggas in here trying to type my name, my government. First of all, they all typing it wrong. But what the fuck are you trying to do all of that? Nigga, go to the Cash App. It'll tell you. You want to know my name that bad? $1LVZ. It'll tell you. If you want to know you want to know how I spell my name that bad? Put some on fucking Cash App. It'll tell you. That'll tell you. You just talked to Dad. He all right? He called me earlier too. Asked me was all right. I just came from the dentist. I don't know if he knew. There you go. That's my real name. Yeah. But yeah, they done hung 2 motherfuckers in Mississippi. Let's figure this shit out. What's good, Mike? In an official statement from the Boulevard County Coroner's Office, Coroner Randolph Seals said that Reed was not suffering from any lacerations, contusions, compound fractures, broken bones, or injuries consistent with assault. But that's not what people who walked by said. Seals said the incident took place sometime on Sunday. He also stated that at the time there is no evidence to suggest Reed had been physically attacked before his death. Randolph is not saying if it was a homicide or a suicide, just that it's an ongoing death investigation. Reed's remains haven't been sent to the Mississippi State Crime Lab for an autopsy. Oh, they have been. And more information will be provided once the... I don't trust Mississippi State. Congressman calls on FBI. Oh my God, Benny Thompson, you moron. Congressman Benny Thompson said today he's calling on a federal investigation. Is this motherfucker not watching the news? What do he mean? He called the FBI. The one that's fucking up the... In Vicksburg, the body of Corey Zukadis, a white male and Brandon resident, was found hanging in a wooded area near a casino. According to Warren County Coroner Doug Husky, Zukadis was living in the wooded area where he was found. Husky said Zukadis was on drugs and homeless at the time, which Zukadis' mother has confirmed with the coroner's office. His body has been taken to the state crime lab for an autopsy, and their findings will determine cause and manner of death, as well if foul play was involved. I told you it was a white. The other one was a white dude. The other one was not a black dude. It was a white dude, a homeless white dude. And let me tell you, Twan, listen to what Dad said. Twan, my brother's in here. I remember my brother said he just talked to Dad. Yeah, Dad was calling all us today. It's Wednesday. He called all his kids to let them know he loves us. He feel like he not gonna be here much longer. I don't want to hear that shit. Your old ass gonna be here as long as I need you. This is what Dad said, Twan. Because I talked to, I said, Dad, that was a white boy that they hung. That was hung. He said, yeah, he was homeless. He hung with a black dude. That's why they hung him. He was friends with a black dude. He said, Dad said, oh no, they lynched him too. They lynched the white boy too. I said, Dad, why would they lynch the white guy? Because he was friends with a black man. Twan, that's what you said too, Twan. That's my brother. That's our father. Dad said, I said, Dad, what? He hung with the, yeah, he hung with somebody black. They caught him one day. Caught him by himself. Your little nigga friend ain't with you. He said, that's just what Dad said. He said, your little, come here, boy, your little nigga friend ain't with you. And hung him. That fucked up would do that white boy like that, man. I ain't shit. Right. Dad said he was out there saying Black Lives Matter, Twan. Dad said, yeah, that's what he doing. That's what he doing, boss. Saying Black Lives Matter. I said, that's what he saying that. That shit had me crying. Dad said, yeah, they lynched that white man. Dirty motherfucker. He hung with a black dude. Hey y'all, they say we listen to Scarface. They caught him listening to Scarface. That's the shit. That boy listen to nigga music. What's that there he listening to? That's nigga music. That's what they say. Twelve. That's what they say, bruh. What's that you listening to? It sound like nigga music. Told that man listening to nigga music. Ain't that a bitch? That's what he playing. He was listening to David Banner and Lil Flip old jump. Like a pimp. He was listening to that jump. Oh yeah, I seen the Baltimore pastor, the Carolina pastor, man, all the real shouts out to all the real black pastors. That's the you know the only problem I have with Christianity, that only black people believe in that shit. That's the only problem I got with Christianity. That only black people believe in that shit. Seriously, y'all they practice that, y'all. Black people practice that shit. For real. They do some Christianity. Nobody else does, though. They don't. They be giving them motherfuckers grace. You like, these motherfuckers don't give you no grace. Fuck them. Nah. I like them old school black Christians that'll kick a nigga ass. Yeah, kick you ass. Lord knows I'll bust you in your shit. You better stop playing with me. That's the type of Christians we grew up with. Twan, we wasn't Christians, period, in our house. But Twan, tell you, the Christians we grew up around, yeah, they went to church, they'll punch you in your shit, too. Yeah, Lord knows they would. That's what these new ass Christians, they run around forgiving motherfuckers and be shooting up their kids in school. They don't be knowing who did it half the time they be forgiving. Yeah, you can't be Buck dancing for Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry, man. No matter how much dishonorable people want to make him honorable, no. You see what I'm saying? No matter how much dishonorable people want to make him an honorable person, no. Yeah, I saw Kwame Brown coon there. Shouts out to Machiavelli Mills going in on him. You low on that rent, Kwame. That's what it is. That rent, huh? That rent busting your ass, ain't it? That rent is busting your mother. Shouts out to Ray Allen. Cause he ain't been in the algorithm in a while. All that eye bucking and cooning, ain't nobody really been listening to him. He had to do so. This was right here. Oh, I could milk this. No talent hat. No talent hat. So he doing what he can. Fuck that. My kids never gonna stop. That's the first thing. Yes, like it was a bunch of going on. Hey, somebody tell me, with all this shit going on, Professor Black Truth, where's Jasmine Crockett? I was like, Jasmine Crockett has said nothing. Yes, she did. Nigga, you too busy bashing her to pay attention. She has said something, but at least give her credit. It isn't what I would have liked. Well, you motherfucker, she not you. Or her sister girl. And, nigga, why is you? Tried to give him a chance. I said, this cocksucker just couldn't help himself. He almost got through it. This cocksucker, he couldn't even get through 27 minutes. This cocksucker couldn't get through 27 minutes. Right. Yeah, I forgive you. That's why I'm not gonna kill you when I bust you upside your head. It's funny they love to take shots at Jasmine Crockett, but yeah, man, yeah, they don't. That should be funny. Like, nigga, you live in the weed it wasn't Jason Black, it was Professor Black Truth. I don't know what the fuck he called her out for. She's done nothing. She has done nothing wrong. I'm trying to figure it out. This right wing ex-mob boss named Michael Franzese talking about her saying she don't pray for Charlie Kirk. Michael Franzese can eat a dick. He ain't nothing but a motherfucker, old degenerate bastard, racist piece of shit. Ain't do nothing but peddle dope and smut through the community. Damn, Pink Meadows. That's how you feel, baby. What's up? She came in. Body shot to the ribs. That motherfucker's a fake. That's what you said. I heard. It's a biatch. That's what you mind with. Nigga's a bitch. Might as well said it. No, I know you do. That's why I said, come in, baby. Come in swinging. I ain't mad. Hit a nigga in the stomach. Ooh. My ribs. You hurt me, baby. Tabera said, Kwame Brown is a 7-foot bust who got punked by Jordan. I don't take him seriously. Tabera, real talk. That's all I can say. Tabera, all I can say to you after that is real talk. But I mean, really, we're just. All these people claiming pro-black sometimes give me pause. And I wonder, do they truly like black folk? Hey, Pink Meadows, because I can understand, I am one that understands that critique is needed. And harsh critique is needed. Especially when people go too far. So I understand, strict discipline, even though I like to have fun too. And I can respect that. On the other hand, sometimes, yeah, I feel you where you look and you're like, do you really like it? Because I know motherfuckers who said, no, I just don't. I'm like, and I had to tell niggas, man, you can't talk like that because you sound like a samba. That this what I say. You know what's funny? Did y'all see the last South Park? Did y'all watch the second South Park? This is what's so funny about the show. South Park went on a hiatus, right? South Park, the South Park creators just went on a hiatus for a second, right? Their last episode, Cartman was cussing out Charlie Kirk for stealing his shtick. Like, hey, motherfucker, all you doing is saying the shit I said over all these years. They had Cartman with the Charlie Kirk fucked up shape up, all of that. That was the last South Park. A couple of weeks. I was thinking about it. I said, oh. These fake leftists out of it. Man. Donald Trump deletes study proving domestic terror is a right wing. He just erased the evidence.
And how best to prevent and to respond to violent extremism. Seems like something the government should be attuned to, no? There is one positive thing
Think about it, bruh.
the Trump administration and the cadre of...
I swear, bruh. Think about it, bruh. Yes. If you look at it, all Charlie Kirk is Eric Cartman with money. He grew up with money. And that's real talk. The last South Park, Cartman was running around saying the most vilest bullshit shit. He was mad. Like, hey, man. Because he was like, how come the shit that I'm saying ain't offending nobody no more? And he was talking about how he wanted to kill himself. YouTube. Oh, my God. I done messed up. Should have said that. I'm describing a cartoon. South Park. The last episode. And I mistakenly said that. He said that he wanted to delete himself. For whatever reason. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Because he said that he had no reason to live because he couldn't insult people anymore. And he was trying to figure out why. Then he ended up at a Turning Point USA joint. And he was like, hey. You stole my shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what it was about. That's what the last South Park was about. The last South Park was about Charlie Kirk. And then I don't think they've been back on since. It ain't been a new episode either, y'all. Let me go look. South Park. Let me go look. Because I can watch it.
I can watch the latest season because I got Paramount. It's called Woke is Dead. Yep. Yup. And that was the last one, y'all. And if I'm mistaken, yeah, they did well since, bruh. And then they just took Jimmy Kimmel off the air. Hey, man. These devils, boy, I say. These devils are crazy. I'm telling y'all, they crazy. Look. I could care less. I'm like, look. At the end of the day, a lot of people gonna have lawsuits, wrongful termination. Indeed, they are, Andre. They about to make a lot of people rich because a lot of people who got fired because of what they said about what's her name on their own time. You gonna lose. You know why I know you're gonna lose? Because look, the right wingers that won their case. See? And they gonna have to pay it. They gonna try to tie it up and to try to crush these people's life. But no, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to pay them. Have to cut them a check. And that's just it. And people gonna stop fucking with you. Right. They are losing their mind over Charlie Kirk. Is this it? Oh no, the last one was about tariffs. I was like, okay, 10 days ago. Well, the last one I saw was about Charlie Kirk. About Charlie Kirk. I think that was the one about what's the bitch with the face? Christy Garden on. They know something because they keep putting stuff out before it happens. Yeah. Because they know these people. This the thing, bruh. They know these people. They know Donald Trump and them. They know what he think. And some of them take it and be like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Let me make a movie out of it. Let me make a cartoon out of it. And they kind of letting you know that this person thinks like that. And they know it. You just don't. That's what they let you know. Shouts out to who that hit me on the Cash App. I appreciate it. Hitman. Where the hell Hitman been, Mako? Thank you, man. Where the hell is Hitman? I ain't seen my nigga Hitman accident forever. That shit crazy. Yeah, they be letting you know that. I'm trying to figure out which one of them ones. It was one that is it when Tally go to Washington? Or is it the one where Mr. Mackey was the black woman who got fired? Yeah, from the Washington Post, yeah. Yep. We becoming China. We becoming China. All hail the great leader. No one shall speak ill of the great leader. I am not starving. The great leader feeds me. I am not cold. The great leader keeps me warm. I need no shelter, for the great leader is the shelter upon thee which I rely upon it. That's what the fuck. That's what we are now. That's what we are. This country also hated communism, and now they're practicing it right now as we speak. Yup. And look, everybody got to think the same way. If not, you're a radical left lunatic. But tone down the rhetoric. You're an evil, radical lunatic. Tone down the rhetoric. You're a vicious, wild, evil lunatic. Tone the rhetoric down. Huh? You's a evil, vicious. Don't call me no names. You're woke. Okay, well, you sleep. Now, what? You sitting there speaking about what you just saw? You woke. Yes, it's clear that I'm conscious. Yes, yes, I agree. I am conscious. I'm aware of what's going on. I agree. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know. Yes, I'm well informed. You woke. Yeah, I'm well informed. Well, yes, I appreciate that. That means I'm well informed. You are asleep. That means you're a walking zombie. If I'm woke, that makes you a zombie. Because you walking around with me and proud to not be woke.
Nah, hey, if I'm woke, wouldn't that make the motherfucker who calls me woke a zombie? Really, if I'm woke, that makes you a zombie. Right, because we both walking around together. I know I'm conscious. You must be dead.
What makes you think you gotta say all this stuff, man?
Hey, I just tried to make my bet, man.
You nut?
Yeah, kids have a cut these days. Xbox subscriptions, PS5, Steam subscriptions, Netflix, HBO, the DoorDash. Now that's about $60 a week. So, as a kid, you can do a podcast, take a day, you buy some shit, and you can make your bet.
Well, there's more important things than a nut, okay?
Like what?
Well, like being nice, okay? Making people smile, helping people out. That's why I became a counselor. Yeah?
Mr. Mackey, we need you to pack your stuff. Been quiet, bud.
What?
Government's doing away with illegal spending in schools. Get your things. Last paycheck's up front.
What are you talking about? No, wait a minute. Prison principal.
Prison principal, yes?
I worked here for 26 years.
We appreciate your service to this school, but the government's cutting back on unnecessary expenses.
Well, what's more important than a school counselor?
Schools have one counselor now, and he's the greatest counselor that ever lived. Thanks for everything. I'll pack your shit.
What about my nut?
And basically, this whole joint, the boy Clyde is going through saying a bunch of racist and sensitive shit. Watch. I'm gonna let you hear it.
I'm Trump, who works for the ICE.
Yeah, he joined ICE.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Looks like a lot of whiny babies have a problem with what I say, so prove me wrong.
Hey, Glad. Well, you said nothing good ever came from the Jews, but if that's true, why are bagels so yummy? Yeah.
Well, you've obviously been taught by the Jews to have a problem with this school and with America, so let me ask you this. What is your definition of a woman?
What is my what?
What is a woman? It's a very simple question.
Well, a woman is a lady friend who, gives you kisses.
You see, you can't answer the question, but something is male or it is female. Both sides in Scripture agree to that, and that's just the truth. Next!
Totally destroyed.
Oh, jeez.
Did you call the girls' soccer team a Marxist indoctrination factory?
That is correct.
We actually beat the full sport at that, you know.
You can whine about American oppression all you want, but you're using an iPhone made by the free market to complain about a system that gave it to you. Girls have it way easy in America, and that's just the truth.
Totally wrong.
Women have it good in America, just like black people do. Black people have everything handed to them. And
Motherfucker!
I'm sick of people stealing my stick. If anyone...
Watch this. Y'all getting a good look at this, right? Y'all see this, right? Yeah, I'm showing y'all this now. You better watch it. I bet you it get taken off.
Around here is going to be a master.
Who he look like, y'all? Come on. I had to show y'all that. I was thinking about that the other day. I said, damn, I was just watching the South Park. And Shorty is doing the exact Charlie Kirk. You heard him say, prove me wrong. He's sitting at a booth in front of his school. All of that. He's selling supplement powder and water. That's Alex Jones. But he carrying the Bible. That's him. Then he drinking his own water. That's Charlie Kirk. Yeah, just like they got the boom. You gotta get a hard disk copy. I have it. You dig? I actually have the hard disk copy. I literally have the disc copy. So I got, you can't hide them BET joints. You can't hide that that Winston Jerome joint. You can't hide all of that. Because BET got some of them taken off or some too if you ain't get the first ones.
It's going to be a master debater. It's me. So let's go. Who wants to debate the master debater? Let's go. You right there.
That's the stupidest haircut I've ever seen.
You are now. Leviticus 3:17 says it shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings. So you just shut up, baby. You just hate America and you love abortions.
Black evil television. That's wild how they just narrowed them motherfuckers down to screaming at people talking about you hate America and you love abortion. That's all it is. Did you hear the cracker say, black people have it easy? Women have it easy just like black people have it easy. Did you see that? Bro, we living in an evil, wicked ass time, y'all. Wicked. White supremacists eating themselves, y'all. And we can't help. I can't help. I can't help y'all. Shit. I don't know what you want me to do. Shit. Stand with us, brother. No. I'm not going to do nothing like that. Brother, we need you to stand with us. Nuh-uh. You don't need that. There's a lot of shit you might need. That ain't what you need. And if that's what you need, that ain't what you gonna get. Motherfucker. Football team. The same football teams. Same football teams cut niggas for kneeling for justice. Did a tribute for Charlie Kirk. Same one. It was the same one. It was the same ones, y'all. It was the same one. This world messed up, y'all. It's messed up. Dallas Cowboys did a tribute too. I know the Cardinals did one. I'm glad Michael Parsons left. You should have never told me that. I heard the vice president said went to the UK and tried to get them to do a moment of silence. They started beating on the table. That's what I heard. Shouts out to the UK holding it down. What that mean? He was mourned by world leaders. Why would he be mourned by world? Do y'all see this, y'all? Do y'all see this? How a college dropout from the suburbs became a MAGA star, Charlie Kirk. One of the first people J.D. Vance called before deciding to jump into politics was Charlie Kirk. Kirk introduced me to some of the people who would run my Senate campaign, and also to Donald Trump Jr., the vice president wrote in a powerful tribute he penned hours after his death. Don took a call from me because Charlie asked him. 3 years after that winning Senate run, when the elder Donald Trump was pondering this choice for presidential running mate, Kirk argued the case for Vance in public and private, Vance wrote. He was already a fixture in Trump's orbit, courting donors and discussing strategies at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida and hosting Turning Point USA summits hosted by local Republicans. He never ran for office or held official government positions, but rose from being an unknown activist from the suburbs of Chicago to a standard bearer of Donald Trump's MAGA movement. He was President Trump's bridge to young Republicans, and Trump credited him and his organization with his victory. He was also a close and personal friend of Trump's family, a key White House advisor, a hero to many young racist Republicans, and a foil for the party's opponents. His political views drifted rightward over time. He was against gay marriage and abortion, argued for Christian nationalism, and was highly critical of Islam, and famously said that gun deaths were worth it for the right to own firearms. He was also an opponent of diversity programs and spread falsehoods about topics such as COVID, vaccines, and voting fraud. Above all, he was loyal to Trump. This written by the BBC. Okay. That's the BBC. The channel that let Piers Morgan come on spread his bullshit. Yeah. And that's why the Yankees suck. That's why the Yankees suck. That's exactly why the Yankees suck. I'm great. Fuck y'all up. Watch all y'all favorite NFL teams have to do it. Oh, they're going to have to do it. It's the largest white supremacist hate group in the world. MAGA is the largest white supremacist hate group in the world, with at least 70 million backers. Did y'all hear what I said? It was at least 70 million backers. That's not including sympathizers and fence riders. That's backed up by the motherfucking ballot box. Now, why is 2/3 of the country letting 1/3 kick them in the ass? I have no idea. But if we fall off in our own little factions, we're going to get eaten alive, y'all. I'm telling you. Right now, not the time to fall off in our own little factions. We've got 70 million at least ops out there. Every day you walk the streets, you see an op. 1 in 7 people is an op. Really, it's more like 1 in 4.5. Realize, watch this. I'm gonna fuck y'all up. 8 out of 10 white men you see in a day is probably a op. No, DSA. But 1 out of dang, 8 out of 10 folks you see probably a op. 6 out of the 10, 5.5. I don't do halves. I round up. So it's 5.6 men out Spanish men out of 10. They want to be white. Seriously. If you see 10 Spanish guys, 6 of them think of themselves as white men. Maybe like 3 of them will side with you. But folks like, where you getting these stats from? The ballot box. Anybody ask you where I get my stats from or where you get your stats from, say, oh, the ballot box. The voter turnout told me that. Not saying that the Democrats ain't ops, because they part of it too. But that's how I measure it. You look at that, whoever won the election, go by that. So you're like, all right, you got 80% of the white vote, white male vote. He got like 60, he got like 60-some% of the white female vote. So that means 6 out of 10 white women is counting. 8 out of 10 white men is off that bullshit. And it was like 82, 83%. So it could be 9 out of 10 most of the time. Depending on what setting you in. But then again, them numbers skew because you got places with 10 out of 10. You just surrounded by ops. I give you a prime example. You like, what you talking about? 10 out of 10, I give you a prime example. I go somewhere in Florida, I could be surrounded by ops. You live somewhere in Texas, you could be surrounded by ops. There could be a whole Trump town. How I know? I drive all across the country. Shit, I drive through some places in Pennsylvania, some places in Virginia. It ain't nothing but ops. Like, oh shit, I'm all around the ops. I gotta get the fuck. Cause them your ops, so them the only ops niggas got. We need to teach the youngins that shit. The youngins was running around calling each other the ops. No, you only got one op, son. One op. This how gangster your ops is, y'all. Don't think your ops ain't gangster. That's how gangster your ops is. Your ops so gangster, they trick your motherfucking brother into thinking you the op. And then they trick you into thinking your brother the op. And then they get you arguing about which one the op. Meanwhile, he just playing. Y'all look at how these niggas act. That's what it is. I know. Are you preaching? No. I'm telling you the truth. I know you don't want to hear it. I ain't want to hear it when I was young. I ain't want to hear that dumb shit. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to do me. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it how I live. I'm going to get all that old goofy shit. Till you realize what life is about. You see, you got life in your hands. And your job is to mold life. Your job is to guide life.
Realize, man, that stupid shit, I gotta be here for something. I got a purpose. Niggas gotta get a purpose. Realize your purpose. Your purpose ain't to be under no damn peckerwood all your life. That's not your purpose. Don't live your life upon your own terms. Don't live your life on their terms. Stressing you out. But no, live them on your terms. Live your life on your terms. Don't live them on nobody else's terms. Always live them on your terms. Don't let these peckerwoods mold you and push you or prod you into a position that you know is wrong. That's what this Charlie Kirk shit about. Pushing and prodding you. I'ma make you. I'ma force you. I'ma beat you into submission. That's why they wanted to take that Whip Peter picture down. That's why they wanted to take that picture of Whip Peter down. Cause that's what they doing now, and they don't want you to know about it. Well, we don't want to remember that. Why not? Because we still do it. We ain't got to show you that. You want a picture of Rodney King? We ain't got to show you that. I don't got to show you that. There's plenty of niggas you to beat down. Will Shorter they just beat to death. Nichols. Is it Tyree Nichols? Is that his name? Beat him down. Shit, I don't gotta see Whip Peter. Go look at the picture of Tyree Nichols. You don't want to see that. They funny. You see what I'm saying? They want to take it down. They don't want you to know that they always did. Talk about it make people feel bad. No, it don't. That's why they still doing it. We can't tell they feel bad. They putting knots on niggas' head, putting niggas in the morgue still. They feel bad about it. When? Never. I beg your pardon. That never happened. Not one day. So at the end of the day, folks, don't listen to that bullshit. We know what's right. We gotta fight for the righteous. They trying to take our voice, strip our history, and then throw bullshit in our face when we know what we see, when we know what's going on. You can't trust it. I'm not gonna listen to no little cross-eyed leprechaun trying to tell me what's up and what's down. He couldn't get the shit right. He gave me 3 wrong suspects at the beginning of the shit. So, you know we can't trust him. Anyway, man, let me get the fuck out of here. LVC.